Tottenham Hotspur have just appointed Thomas Frank as our new manager. After weeks of speculation, it's official. Spurs have turned to the Brentford boss to take over after Ange Postecoglou. And let's be real, this is massive, my homies. We just came off of the high of winning the biggest trophy in 40 years, but also one of the worst domestic seasons we've ever seen. And now we're entering a brand new era. So let's talk about it, my homies. Is Thomas Frank the right man? What does this mean for the squad? And should Spurs fans be excited? Let's get into it, my homies. Why Frank? At first glance, this is a bold move. Thomas Frank isn't the flashiest of names. He's not the serial winner. But dig deeper, my homies. This actually makes a lot of sense. Just look at what he did with Brentford. Took a championship side and established them in the Premier League. He built a team that's consistently hard to beat. They're disciplined, organized, and confident. Adaptable formations, smart pressing, and he gets the most out of players that other clubs overlook. In fact, this past season, Brentford had the 4th lowest expected goals against in the league. And only City, Arsenal, and Liverpool were better defensively. And despite the budget limitations, they still scored more league goals than us. This is a guy who studies opponents, adjusts tactically, and builds a cohesive unit. That's something we were screaming out for during our league collapse. Now let's be honest, my homies. He's not walking into a perfect situation. This squad is still emotionally raw from what happened with Ange. Winning the Europa League should have been a turning point, but finishing 17th in the Premier League was just outright embarrassing. That kind of collapse is gonna leave damage. There's gonna be frustration, confusion, loyalty to the last manager. But if anyone can walk into that fractured dressing room and build trust, it's Thomas Frank. He's known as a man manager first. The players respect him. Guys like Ivan Toney, Brian Mbeumo, and even Mikhail Damsgaard have all leveled up under this guy. He doesn't just manage systems, he manages the people. And that's exactly what we need right now. Let's not forget what this squad just accomplished. We're Europa League winners, my homies. That's not nothing. This isn't a total rebuild. It's a reset. We've got winning leaders in the locker room now. We've got players who know how to win. And I genuinely believe Thomas Frank can tap into that and elevate it. Just think about it. This squad under Ange, it learned to press, to fight, to play attacking football. And now with Frank's defensive structure and tactical flexibility, that balance may actually unlock a more complete team. He'll use players in their best positions. He won't try to force square pegs into round holes. He's gonna build identity around the players that he has, not the ones he wishes he had. And let me hit you with some more stats from this previous season, my homies. Brentford conceded 8 fewer goals than Spurs. Their XG per shot allowed was significantly lower, meaning they forced teams into bad chances. They lost only 3 games by more than 2 goals, showing resilience even when they didn't win. Frank also used at least 3 different formations this season, depending on the opponent. Flexibility, stability, and unity. That's what we need, especially with Champions League football coming up. We've been an emotional roller coaster under Enoch, but if Frank gets proper backing, he could steady the ship while keeping us competitive. And I will be real with you, my homies. I'm still gutted about how things ended with Ange. That man brought us a trophy, brought us belief, and he was sacked like it meant nothing. But I support Tottenham Hotspur Football Club. No matter who's in charge, I want us to succeed. And Thomas Frank, he's not just some stopgap. He's a builder, a motivator, a tactician. And if Daniel Levy finally gives a manager time and resources, this could work. It has to work. So now, my homies, it is on us. The board has made their move. Thomas Frank is the guy. Let's get behind him. Let's rally as fans. Because this team, this Europa League winning team, deserves a real chance to grow. Leave a comment. Tell me how you're feeling. Are you backing Thomas Frank? Do you believe he's the one to take us forward? Smash that like if you're ready for the next chapter, my homies. Come on, you Spurs!